Hey class, it's Lena. I wanted to take you on a quick run through using Grove Music Online. So we're going to get there through the library homepage, through the music research guide. Click on music, there I am. Okay, now this one we find on the homepage under Start Your Research Here. Now Grove is basically just an online version of the encyclopedia, the print encyclopedia. So click on Grove Music Online. It should come up. It's be a little slow. Alright, so up here you have some information, some spotlights, some highlights. There's frequently asked questions if you want more information, but we're going to do a search. I like just kind of using the quick keyword search box. We're going to search for Leonard Bernstein. Clearly I've done this before. And search. Okay, so several things come up. You have the option right here of only displaying biographies or subject entries or whatnot, but we'll just leave it the way that it is. Click on this very first one, biography. Now your search terms are highlighted. In this article, you can see the content. So you have information about his early life, education, conductor, time as a composer, dramatic works, symphonic works, his legacy. So the nice thing is that you get a nice little photo. If you scroll through, I mean, it's a pretty extensive article. So the difference between using something like Grove and using something like Wikipedia is that A, you get a much more extensive article, which I know can be, a little daunting sometimes because some of these can be pages and pages long. But you also get this. All the way at the end of the article, you get your bibliography. Okay, and this basically says that it was a very well researched article. It, used all of these sources to compile the information, but the bibliography is also important because it gives you the chance to see what the author used and use these resources yourself. Okay, so always check out a bibliography if you need help. Now, this shows you who the authors of this particular article are, and I'm sure that if you were to look up these people, they would probably have some kind of qualifications on being maybe Bernstein scholars or familiar with his music and his works. So Paul Laird wrote the text and bibliography. David Schiff did the information on the works and the works list. Now the other nice thing about Grove, and we're just going to scroll all the way back up here, is that you do get your extensive works list. So if you click on works, any major composer, and I would say most of the composers, have a works list. So dramatic works, orchestral works, vocal orchestral, so it splits it up by genre. There's a recorded interview, which is kind of cool. It shows you where to get that. So you can also access this works list from the Works tab. This little link right here for the authors will give you just some more information. It tells you who the authors are, basically. But it explains the abbreviations used in the article. It gives you the option to cite according to a specific style, in this case MLA or Chicago. But again, make sure that you double check those citations because they may look correct, but they might not actually be correct. So just double check. This multimedia tab is actually something that's kind of new, and in this particular instance it gives you the image that was in the article, and if you click on the image you can enlarge it. So it's Leonard Bernstein giving children a music lesson, which is kind of cool. And sometimes the multimedia tab will also have actual pieces of music that you can listen to, which is pretty neat. So if a piece of music is referenced, sometimes it will be uploaded to this and you can listen to that. If not, go to related content. It gives you more articles, related articles, which could mention Bernstein or it could be a compatriot of his or something. And then if you want to search for music recordings, it gives you links to 2 other databases, which Belmont does have access to. So if you click on these, you will be sent through the Belmont proxy server to use these databases. Now you can print the article, ignore my email. You can print the article. You have the option of doing that. You can email it to yourself, or it gives you, again, the citation tools. So that's a little bit about looking for a composer, but let's look for a subject. So I'm going to put in hip hop, which again, I clearly have done already. Got to make sure it works. So let's look through this. There are a few things. You can do Latin hip hop, faith rap, hip hop dance. We're just going to, for the sake of this tutorial and just kind of seeing how these things work, go to the first one. Okay, so you get your hip hop, all of your search terms are highlighted. So it's a rather extensive article on hip hop, and I bet you didn't know that there was that much information out there. Again, bibliography. So if you want to, research hip hop, maybe you want to look at this book by B. Kitwana, The Hip Hop Generation, and it gives you information on how you can find that. Your article author at the bottom. Scroll back up. We have a picture here. You'll notice there isn't a works list. That's probably one of the biggest differences between doing a search for a subject or a genre and doing a search for a composer. They could give you a works list for all of the hip-hop albums that have ever been published, but I think that would be kind of extensive, and so just leave it the way it is. This particular article is almost brand new, as of maybe 2 years ago. So that's pretty good. It's recent scholarship, so it's something that's, credible and good for your papers and your projects. Your multimedia tab, which gives you the picture of Public Enemy. Open that up. From 1988. That is old school. So we'll go back. And again, your related content. So this one actually is great. So if you're looking for a specific like sub kind of genre or sub topic related to hip hop, you can look at the subject entry for breakbeat, beat making, hip hop dance, rap, reggaeton, turntablism. So a lot more that you can look for on this related content page. Again, other resources will take you to 2 streaming audio databases. Same capabilities here, print, email, cite, and that's about it. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, make sure to contact me, chat with me, send me a message through our Facebook page, phone, emails, all right there. I'm more than happy to help you. So have fun exploring Oxford.